Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Uphill, and today we'll be looking at 9 incredible Easter eggs you missed in Harry Potter movies. Make sure you watch till the end, guys. There are so many hidden things in the Harry Potter series that you totally missed. Before we begin, I just want to mention that I'll be giving away a $100 Amazon gift card. All you have to do to win is hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and comment the hidden word somewhere in the video. 9. Snape's first words have meaning. Talk about cryptic. Remember when Snape asked Harry an awfully confusing and nonsensical question in Philosopher's Stone? What would I get if I added powdered root to asphodel to an infusion of wormwood? He asked, looking deeper into the words. Asphodel is in fact part of the lily family and means my regrets follow you to the grave, while wormwood means absence and symbolizes bitter sorrow. In other, much clearer words, Snape was saying, I bitterly regret Lily's death. Hashtag mind blown.
Tell me, what would I get if I added powdered root of asphodel to an infusion of wormwood?
8. Dumbledore's Gryffindor. We all remember the giant and beautiful griffin standing before Dumbledore's office, right? Something that may have flown over your head is that the entire thing is a wordplay. Gryffindor? Does that ring a bell to anyone? Gryffindor? Of course, and Dumbledore is himself a member of the Hogwarts house. Clever, indeed, and so obvious most of us had no idea if it was there. We do say the most obvious things are the most difficult to find.
Professor Dumbledore will be waiting for you.
7. Quidditch.
Alright there, Scarhead!
One of the most visually thrilling aspects of Harry Potter franchise is its innovative depictions of Quidditch, the wizarding sports event that required players to fly in the air on brooms.
Watch yourself, Harry!
Whoa, look out!
Easily among the most entertaining sequences of the franchise's first movie in 2001, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone is where Harry learns the game and begins playing on the Gryffindor team himself. Of course, it's Professor Minerva McGonagall, head of Gryffindor House, that spots Harry's talents when he takes off on a broom against the teacher's instructions to help Neville retrieve his Remembrall. As it turns out, director Chris Columbus placed a tiny Easter egg in the movie to show the viewers who caught the small detail that McGonagall had Quidditch skills of her own. When Harry expresses anxieties over his playing skills in the first movie, Hermione insists that he'll be good at the game because it is in his blood.
Played Quidditch. What if I make a fool of myself? You won't make a fool of yourself. It's in your blood.
She then brings Harry and Ron to Hogwarts Trophy Display, where she points out that Harry's father James won an award for his Quidditch skills when he was a student. A smaller plaque to the right of James Potter's name revealed that McGonagall herself also won a Quidditch award as a young student in 1971. Perhaps even more interesting is that behind that, Tom Riddle's award for special service at Hogwarts can be seen behind the Quidditch awards, foreshadowing the character's rise later on in the franchise.
Whoa. Harry, you never told me your father was a seeker too. I didn't know.
6. Reverse Frog Leap. In the Philosopher's Stone, when Harry had just met Ron on the train to Hogwarts, a frog escapes from the chocolate treats Harry brought and jumps out of the window.
Watch it.
An Easter egg that will melt your heart if you hadn't already noticed it. In Deathly Hallows Part 2, a frog also jumps the other way around through the window and into the compartment while the trio's children are heading to Hogwarts themselves. Goosebumps. 5. Voldemort's portrait. It is easily debated to this day, but in a shot of the children climbing the stairs to the chambers in The Prisoners of Azkaban, a portrait of a pale and bald wizard appears briefly in the right-hand corner. The resemblance to Lord Voldemort as seen in later movies is striking, and if it is indeed meant to be the Dark Wizard, then this would be the first time he appears in his true form in the franchise before the Goblet of Fire, where Harry meets him face to face.
Fortuna Major.
4. The Deathly Hallows Symbol. The Deathly Hallows symbol is shown several times throughout the franchise long before the last book mentioned them for the first time. It is shown as early as in Goblet of Fire movie, which was released in 2005 or 2 years before the Deathly Hallows book was out. 3. Buckbeak Takes a Poo. The majestic hippogriff that Harry manages to somewhat tame in The Prisoner of Azkaban can be spotted relieving itself just before it heads towards reluctant Harry. Majestic until you look closer, eh? It would make sense if this was a live animal that couldn't exactly be aware of filming standards and just had to go. No, this is a creature entirely made of CGI, meaning someone in the writer's room suggested that having this beautiful magical hippogriff having an early bathroom break was important enough to spend special effects on.
Now, you have to let him make the first move. It's only polite. So, you have to let him make the first move. It's only polite. So, you have to let him make the first move. It's only polite. So.
2. Trelawney predicts Sirius' death. In The Prisoner of Azkaban, Trelawney refuses to sit at the table where there are 12 people already. She claims that if there are 13 at the same table, the first person to stand up will be the first person to die. In the Order of the Phoenix, Sirius is sat at the table of precisely 13 people, and he stands up first. We all remember what happened to Sirius later on in the opus. 1. Harry and Voldemort, Midwinter Babies? In the third movie, Trelawney predicts that Harry's birthday is in midwinter, although he was born in July. Voldemort, however, was born in midwinter, on the 31st of December 1926. This means that Trelawney could sense that Harry had a part of Voldemort in him, aka one of the Horcruxes.
Hello, I am Professor Trelawney. Together we shall cast ourselves into the future. My dear, you have the Grim.
What are your thoughts and which one of them is your favorite? Let us know down in the comments.